Okay guys, so this is I cover sort of health topics too, to keep you guys in the best of possible health. And I'll also be doing I'm going to start up a raising your consciousness. I'll tell you things at work and maybe things to stay clear of, but it won't be a sort of you know, I'm the guru, listen to me sort of, you know, crap. I'll be stating what stuff I've tried and definitely works, and maybe some stuff that hasn't worked so good. But I'll also be sort of going into stuff that I'm trying out, and it'll be, you know, we could maybe go on this journey together. You can try it out too, see what you think, you know, leave comments if it, you know, if it works. Let me know. But it's a journey. One thing that I'll definitely be covering is how to reprogram your reprogram your subconscious mind. But I'll also be covering things like quantum jumps, so that basically you choose what you know, the desired lifetime that you'd like to be on. That's just an inkling of what's coming up. So, if you guys haven't heard of superfoods such as Chaga Mushroom, where have you been? Because these things are amazing, these mushrooms. I mean, mushrooms are amazing. Anybody, just ask anybody that's... I'm not talking about the, you know, hallucinogenic ones, you know, even though they can help you to raise your consciousness, etc. What I'm talking about are these super mushrooms. Now, chaga, however you want to say it, is, they call it the king of mushrooms. Now, what if you guys live in Canada and wherever birch forest trees grow, go and have a look for chaga. They'll be black, and they'll be like a big fungus sticking out from a tree, and you'll think, what is wrong with that tree? But the birch trees are either I think they work in two ways. They can give health to the tree if that tree needs it, or if the tree is dying, the chaga takes all its nutrients. But it's usually a symbiotic relationship, I think. Anyway, I'll read the all I know is that it's super good for your immune system. I'll quickly I'll leave you the link to this. I'll show you the so this article is at there. You can that'll be on the screen for you to see. So do some research, because you might better go and get this in the forest yourself. Okay. What if I told you that a mushroom dubbed the diamond of the forest was the key to enhanced health and well-being? Well, it is. The wild chaga mushroom, Nodotus obliquus, is a fungus that predominantly grows on birch trees in colder climates across the northern hemisphere. If you observe the appearance of chaga, you probably wouldn't want to touch it, yet like your mama has hopefully taught you, don't judge a book by its cover. This special mushroom is jammed-packed with plenty of health-enhancing goodies. Now, this is a good article, guys. You know, search some other ones, and this is one of the better ones I've seen. Also called the king of medicinal mushrooms, the wild chaga has been utilized for many medicinal purposes for centuries in the eastern hemisphere, especially Russia and the northern European countries. The name chaga comes from the Russian word of the mushroom. The mushroom grows in the birch trees of Russia, Korea, northern Europe, northern areas of United States, particularly in North Carolina mountains, and in Canada. So if you live in those areas, go and get it free. The appearance of chaga would remind you of a piece of burnt charcoal. This part appears on the outside of birch trees infected with the non-toxic parasitic fungus Electroneum eucalyptus. What is the, and I'll leave a link to see this, and get yourself some Chaga Mushroom if you want to have a super boosted. I mean, we're not talking, you know, take a vitamin from a vitamin tablet. This goes light years. This blows anything out of the water, like blueberries, etc. Chaga is just on a different level, and such as pretty much with all the other what they call superfood mushrooms. Okay. Yes. This mushroom is very dense as it contains numerous B vitamins, flavonoids, phenols, enzymes, minerals. It makes sense since it derives from a tree that lives as long as 10,000 years old. That's a lot of birthday cakes. Or candles. Chaga harbours the actual life force of trees, and which may be the most powerful living being on Earth. Knowing this about Chaga, students brother that mushroom is utilised to mainly treat the following illnesses or health: anti-HIV, ease stress, helps deliver an increase in energy, anti-inflammatory, including arthritis and neuropathy, antibacterial, promotes and protects the liver. And the liver is basically the engine of the body, really, apart from the heart. Now, while we're on the subject of talking about anti-inflammatory and health, I'll also leave links below to a thing called earthing. If you guys haven't heard of earthing, well, while you're going to collect your chaga, you might not be able to because it usually grows in winter. Walk in the forest in bare feet. Now, what is earthing? Earthing is connecting with the earth. You once upon a time we had to do it with bare feet, but now there's products you can be earthed while you sleep. You can buy earthing shoes, you can buy earthing mats, so that when you're working on your keyboard you are earthed. Now, what does earthing do? It's anti-inflammatory. You know, if you get something like an earthing sheet and you sleep earthed 8 hours and a night or whatever, you'll be earthed that whole time. You'll get a deep sleep. You will any pain will be gone by the morning. The earth gives off electrons, constantly giving off electrons that are good for the human body, because we're lacking in electrons because of our lifestyles, environment, what we eat, what we drink. So yeah, and among other things, it's also a one major thing that earthing does. It's a stabilizes, balances the stress hormone cortisol. So I'll leave the links below for the earthing as well, earthing products. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember if I put those in my description, but I'll check, and then if it's not there, I'll add it. Okay, other health benefits: anti-aging, antibiotic, boosting the immune system, seasonal allergies, paralysis, diabetes, damage. So I'll let you go through that. How to consume it? Yeah, you can make a tea. First and foremost, don't ever pick it off a tree and eat it. They just plain old taste nasty. However, chaga is actually safe to consume, as there haven't been any effects of side effects whatsoever. So via powder or pills, you can, look, if you guys can get up the tree, chop it off a bit, put a chunk into a hot water, leave it there for whatever. Well, she's going to tell us here anyway, or he or she. If you're an old school making tea with a birch tree, harvest some. It is best to harvest during the fall and winter time when it's 41 degrees below, because this is, well, you're going to need a hot drink after you go and get your chaga, or below, because this is when the birch trees have gone dormant for the winter and chaga's at its peak nutrition values. There you go. Definitely winter. Take a piece of the tree by using a high quality outdoor knife or axe to cut away the chaga from the tree carefully. Don't cut deeply into the tree, as that will kill it upon arriving back. And there's how you brew it up, guys. There's how you brew it up. If you don't have access to it, I'll leave a link below where you can get some. And all this will take about 2 hours first time. Oh, there, look at that. Look, guys. First time buyer gets $10 store credit. So, whoa. I love the colour of Chaga too. It's like that deep orange and then it's black as on the outside. Now, it's pretty much, scientists agree these days, is anything that's black like that, like activated charcoal, what do we got? Black rice, a few other things, you know, if it's black, usually it's like very good for you. Look at that, 40% polysaccharides. I'll get into polysaccharides soon. I think because what that black means is it's absorbed all light, and so it's got maximum light content, and it's also what you'd call nano-coated, I'm pretty sure, and it's carbon, basically. The best health benefit of the wild chaga is that it supplies plenty of sod. So don't sod off, because that's not what it means. You may be wondering what the heck is sod. Superoxide dismutase. Now, if you go on to David Wolf's site, he's always going on about the super 1129. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to take a break for a minute and then come back. I'm back now. Okay. You need to fight off superoxide, one of the most deleterious, first time I've ever heard of that, radicals in the body. Basically, bad free radicals. Okay, I'll let you read through that. So there you go, guys. It's a, and while you're here, you can look at other stuff on this website. I think this is all to do, other stuff. So it's a good website, you know, they'll look after you. You know, 10%, what is it, $10 credit start off with. You know, you just have a look at it. There's something about Chaga, I think that, look at it. Look at that. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, so I'll leave links below for that, guys. Until next time.